going to share something that I've never talked about before. In this case, the drop right behind you. And this is about the grip. I kind of discovered this on my own. Pull out, and it's on the side. And the Western knuckle is more on top because it helped me so much. The drop happens here, and therefore the contact is slightly.
Hi everyone, my name is Milan from Serbia. I'm founder of TENFITMEN. I'm a professional tennis player and coach.
What's up guys? Welcome back to another TENFITMEN video. Today I'm gonna share the solution for, I would say, problem with two-handed backhand. I've seen a lot of players struggle with this element of this shot, and I'm very excited to share it, and I hope it's gonna help you. Today I want to talk about the position or the spot of the racket drop and the contact point. This should help also players understand what is the right timing and how to create effortless, not just power, but also the topspin on this shot, because that's also a very common problem where players cannot generate enough power and topspin on the backhand. So it's crucial to understand this, when and where and how we create and we make the drop, right? So the racket drop here, and then where we hit the ball. So today I'm going to share something that I've never talked about before, and I kind of discovered this on my own, and I think it will help because it helped me so much. And this is about the grip. It's so important. It can change so much the rest of the shot. Let's assume we have a regular standard grip, which is the hammer. I'm talking about the dominant hand, right? We have the hammer grip right here, and I call this Eastern grip for the backhand, and then the non-dominant hand comes naturally on the side. This is usually not a problem, so it's above the dominant hand here. So this kind of neutral, regular grip, right? In this case, we want to have the drop right behind you, right? So the racket should go all the way back, and then you kind of have the drop in the pocket here or in the slot. So that should happen naturally, right? So the swing is kind of broken, the leg, right? You kind of go down first and then you pull it out. So in this case, the drop is behind and the contact point is on your side, slightly in front here, maybe aligned with the front foot, but it's still kind of on the side more, right? So it's behind, pull out, and it's on the side, and then you extend forward. So let me try to demonstrate this. A bit more on the side, right? Here. A bit too close. Try to have the right grip. Right there. This grip, kind of want to be closer to body, and also here. I hope that makes sense, because now I'm going to explain what happens when you change the grip. And this is also my case, and I've seen a lot of players. When the grip is slightly more extreme, and in this case for backhand, we call this Western. So it's a Western grip for the backhand. So the difference is, this is the regular hammer, and the Western knuckle is more on top, right? So in this case, it's almost impossible to get the drop behind here and then hit it here. It's very unnatural. So what players do, and what I do sometimes, is that the drop happens a bit more here, right? So I still have the drop, but it's more here. So it's not so much behind. So it's here, and therefore the contact is slightly more in front, slightly more forward. It's because of this grip. This is also okay. You can still manage to play a good shot here. So it's a bit more here. Still want to have the turn, bam, and then more here. Now, let me demonstrate. So I have my grip here. And usually, in this case, the arms go a little bit more straight and also a bit more away from body. It's also okay. It's just a variation of the shot. Some people would argue that this is not the best way to have kind of straight arms, but you can definitely play it on a high level. And we have some pros who are example of this. I think Fabio Fognini, he has a very good backhand, and I think he's a bit more straight arms. So more in front here. Feel pretty confident here. There. Now, that being said, I just want to share what should be there regardless of your grip. So what is the fundamental here? That we really want to have a nice leverage, racket stays up, good coil, right? And then we want to have definitely the transfer from the back foot forward, right? So regardless of the grip and where's the drop, we need those elements. So here, bam, and definitely pulling action. And here, another important part is to keep your head still as you hit the ball. In that way, you're not gonna over-rotate. So here, and then you focus on extending the swing forward through the ball without moving your head, and then you finish the shot. If you have these elements aligned, the grip should not be the problem as long as you understand the mechanics and where you are able to get your sweet spot. Just to do a quick recap, so I talked about two different grips for two-handed backhand. The one is the regular one, which is hammer or Eastern, and in that case you want to focus on your racket drop to be right behind you, right? So you kind of want to pass the knee here close to your legs, and the contact you're pulling out is on your side, slightly in front. Where's this front foot, right? Bam. So you want to have drop behind, right? And then pull here. And then if you have Western grip with dominant hand, which is here more on top, you could also have the swing and the drop a bit more here on your side, right? So here, and then your contact point will be slightly more in front. More here, and then here, right? And then still out, front. If you ask me what is better, it's whatever it fits you better. So you gotta figure out what timing is better for you and where you feel more comfortable. Because in the end, backhand is usually the weaker shot, and as long as you can make it not a weakness, as long as you make it stable, you're fine. And then you can build your game on the forehand and on the serve and some variations with slices. So that's it. And then also I mentioned the key elements for the two-handed backhand, regardless of the grip, the good leverage, good coil, and then having the weight transfer from the back foot forward, and then the timely drop, pull, stopping, extending, finishing. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, come on, you can smash that like button. It will mean so much. And also, if you know a lot of players, or if you have some friends who are struggling with two-handed backhand, share this video with them because I believe it can really help. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I mean, why not? Trying to make a lot of videos recently on a regular basis, once a week. I'm gonna deliver a lot of good content, so that's it. And you can definitely make some comments below. I'm so happy to hear about your opinions and suggestions and ideas for next videos maybe. And if this video helps, or maybe you don't understand something, I can help in the comment. That's it. All the other social media links below in the description. And once again, thank you so much for watching. I had a blast making this video. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really passionate about this. I'm also trying to solve all these problems daily, even working on my technique still, and I just like to share with the world and hope it helps. That's it. I'll see you soon in our next video.